this specific project, I recorded the first video with no audio because there was just too much noise on the background, but I still wanted to take it to show the yarn I used. This is the color Daydreamery, and the yarn is by Hobby Lobby, I think. It is I Love This Yarn. And I also have another skein that I will use for a hat that I'm going to make for my mom. I am recording this video at the same time I am recording the one for my socks, and I am doing it right now just so I don't forget, because I did forget for like 2 days. But I'm making ear warmers also. I made an ear warmer for my mom for Christmas, and it didn't turn out bad. It is actually really cute, but I wasn't sure about the width of the ear warmer. I felt like it needed a bit more. So I started making one, and I was hoping to finish it for Christmas, but I didn't. The reason why I didn't finish it is because I did too many stitches. I was like, this looks good. Here it is. I was like, this looks good, and then I was like, wait, how many stitches does a central machine have? And I googled it, and it has 48 stitches. Well, I casted on 64 stitches for this ear warmer, and I already had this much. I closed it just because I didn't want it to frog it at that moment. I did this much before I looked up how many stitches does a central machine have. And the reason why I casted on 64 stitches for this one is because my needles have this cable that it is this big, this large, whatever. And I was like, no, 48 stitches are not, like 40 to 50 stitches are not gonna be able to go around the cable and the needles smoothly. So I have to make a lot, and I did this, and now I have to frog it. I am going to frog it because I do want to make an ear warmer with this yarn specifically, because it is so pretty, it's so beautiful. But firstly, I'm gonna finish the one I started. I am using I Love This Yarn. I think I already showed the color for this one in the first clip. This one is also I Love This Yarn, and I forgot the color name. But yeah, I'm gonna frog this one, and this is what I have from the one I started, and I did 15 rows here at the beginning. Then I was like, oh, I should record this, and I forgot. So the next day I worked this much. That was on the 27th of December, and I did 26 rows. And then I was like, oh wait, I should record this, and I forgot again. So I did the 28th, which was yesterday, 18 rows right here. And now I actually do have an update for this one. This is how it's going. I think this is like almost half of the ear warmer. Not entirely sure. But this is all I have. I'm gonna make probably two of this color, but I'm gonna show only one here because I feel like this cane is enough to make two. And then I'm gonna make one in this color. Like I said, I am gonna show both of them whenever I finish this tube. I am going to frog this and start the other one. I don't know if I should put a time lapse, because frogging projects is actually very satisfying. Making it and frogging it the same day or at the same time, because you know how you have to redo it, is not nice, but frogging them is actually kind of relaxing, which is nice. And this one has 48 stitches, and it slides perfectly here. I don't know why I was worrying about that. I finished the tube. I think it's a bit bigger than I need it to be, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna see how this one ends up being. I have in total 104 rows, and I'm pretty sure I need just 110 or 102, I don't know, to make it fit more snug, because this one does stretches a lot, and I hope that it's not too big on my head. So I have marked here what I did every day. The first day I did 15 rows. Second day, that was December 25th, I did 15 rows. December 27th, I did 26 rows. On December 28th, I did 18 rows. On December 29th, I did 28 rows. On December 30th, I did 7 rows. Yesterday, which was December 31st, I did 4 rows. And today, January 1st, I did 6 rows in total. So I'm gonna close it now with crochet because I found out a way to close it that makes it so much easier. And I'm going to maybe today do a round of single crochet around here to close the tube, and after that I'm gonna leave it aside, and I'm going to, not today though, I'm going to frog this to start it over again. I had dropped the stitch right here, or I don't know what happened in here, but this also made me mad whenever I was doing this one. I wasn't planning to record for this one, but I just wanted to show my progress on my earworm. I have these little markers here every 10 rows, and I have 40 rows already. I haven't been working constantly on this one. I just been on and off because I've been working more on the blanket that I made, and the socks, which I already finished by this time right now. Today is Thursday 9 January, Thursday 9, and this is what I have. If by any chance you're watching this and you are from Guatemala, which is where I'm from, by the way, you can get these little markers at La Casa de los Hilos GT, which is where I got them from. I asked my brother to buy them for me, and then he ended up gifting me these ones, as well as the needles I use for the socks. So if you want anything, they do have delivery in the country, like to the departments of the country. It's not sponsored. I don't get to that level. But making this, like working on this one, because it's just a knit stitch, it is very relaxing, because I don't have to be worrying about how I'm making the stitch, because it's just one. And every time I work on it, it just goes by so fast. Like I did this 10 rows, this one's in no time basically. But because it's so repetitive, sometimes I get a little bit bored. My hair just wants to get everywhere. I get a little bit bored, so I feel like having multiple whips is something sometimes good, because if you get bored of one, you go to the next one. But I feel like having two, three, or even four whips that you are constantly working on is actually good. If it makes you happy, it's okay. Okay, so I was out here recording for the blanket that I made. I already finished it. That should be up already. And I just brought out the other thing that I was doing, because in my table I can put it like this, but I cannot really show it. I feel like it doesn't look as good. I don't know. But the thing is that I finished this tube, right? You know about that. I had already showed that one, but I didn't show you that I finished this one. I did show you the progress, like kind of the progress that I had on this tube right here. And I was marking every 10 stitches just to keep count of the stitches, the amount of stitches that I had. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is 100. There are 10 stitches from here to here. So that's 100 that I did, and it matches the other one, so they're both ready to be sewn into the shape I need to make the ear warmers. And I think this is gonna be a very short video, I'm not sure, but I love how this looks. And I don't know why, but I feel like it's tighter than it would be if this was made on a central, like the stitches. And for some reason it just looks prettier than the other ones I've seen. Not the style or the colors or any of that, I mean the stitches, but that might just be my mind, I don't know. But here they are. I finished them both. I think I'm going to gift this one I'm going to keep for me, but I'm not sure, because I'm also going to make a hat in this same yarn, and that hat is going to be for my mom. So I don't know if I should give the hat gift the hat and this one as a set for my mom, or give this one to someone else. I don't know, but I loved making these ones by hand, by the way. And by making these ones also, I got so much faster at making the knit stitch. And also, this has nothing to do with this video, but I finished at the same time this hat that I was working on for a really long time, and I'm pretty sure I only had like the brim, and then from the brim right here all the way like right here I had like that much, and then from here all the way here I did it in like, I don't know, like an hour and something, which for me that's a lot. And I feel like I got so much faster because of these ones that I finished this one way quicker than I would have before. But yeah, I think this is, I mean, this is one of the hats that I'm making because I'm making a bunch of hats that I'm gonna give to everyone I know. But I don't know when I'm gonna finish that because I have not much yarn and I have a lot of family, so it's not to everyone, right? It's just everyone I talk to often, everyone I cherish more. This one, I'm not sure who am I gonna give it to. I had a cousin in mind, but I'm not sure. We'll see. The thing is that I finished this. I finished this. I even closed it, this one. And I also finished the blanket and the attachment blanket that I was making. All that yesterday, which I'm very proud of. Right now, I still have a whip that I haven't finished, which is my sister's dress that I don't know when I'm gonna finish. But technically, leaving that aside because I'm not really working on it, it's an on and off project like this one. Technically, leaving that one out, I finished this and I'll have no more whips, like zero whips. And I'm so proud of that because being a crafter, having many whips is something that we struggle with, everyone. So having no whips, it's really nice. And my next project, I already know what it is, and I'm going to try not to make anything else other than the project that I'm going to make because I do want to finish that soon. But yeah, this is the update. I just have to put them together and they will be done. So here is the result. I have them both facing the other side because I'm a little disappointed because they don't fit me the way I wanted them to. It's like this size is too big for my head because it goes like all the way down to my cheeks almost. Not necessarily like all the way, but like it goes to my cheeks, which kind of makes sense because, well, the thing is that goes to my cheeks and covers my eyes, and for me that's a problem because I use glasses, and if I take them off, they still kind of cover my eye, and at the top they also go out of my head, so I have to pull them down more, and that covers more my eyes. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Once I had plans of keeping this one for me, I think I'm still gonna use it, right? Like when it's cold to stay home. But this one I wanted to gift it, and I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore because I don't know, like if it fits me like that, I don't know how it's gonna fit the person. So I'm just not gonna do that. I'm gonna make more with like 4 stitches left when I cast on to make it a bit, just a bit smaller. And I don't understand why. Well, before I keep saying what I'm saying, I'm gonna show you how they look. This is how it turned out. This one, I love how they look very pretty. And this is what this one looks like. I think I made a mistake maybe when I attached them together because this side is more like than this one. I don't know. But the thing that I was gonna say was that I am disappointed because, no, it was that I don't understand what happened because central machine looks bigger than the circle I had, and I used 48 stitches, which I looked up on Google how many stitches the central machine has, and it said 48. So I was like, okay, I did 48 stitches. The thing is that I used the same amount that I saw. I remember it was 48. I even casted on the stitches for this one that same day. So if it is the same for both of them, I don't understand why this one's turned out bigger. And I saw someone on YouTube also today that was making some of these, and she had some of them like at the back, and they kind of look like this. So I don't know if it's that I have a smaller head than Americans do or what, but they don't fit me the way I wanted them to. They are very warm. I can still use them for cold days. Like these are perfect for whenever I travel, which is something that I do once a year almost. These are good for whenever we travel on those buses because they put the AC really high, almost as if it was a freezer. So these ones covering a big portion of the head, part of the eyes, and the ears is really good to keep us warm, I guess. Well, they're called ear warmers. So I think that's all I have to say. This is what they look like. I can't really show them both at the same time because I don't have that much space. That's why I showed you the tubes on the floor. But yeah, this is what they look like. And now that I finished it, this is the one I was more excited for and the one I liked more. And somehow I ended up liking this one better. I don't know why. That is all, I guess. What do you think? Do you like them? Would you wear them if they were oversized? I don't think I say it in every video, but thanks for watching.